Jake Paul knows that I'll break his head. The people that he picks to fight are not the people that are going to take away his shine. We clearly saw how the fight looked with Tyson. Tyson could have knocked him out. He didn't. He held back. He's a good kid, but he doesn't harm anybody. I don't have really anything negative to say about him. He puts on a show, and that's what it is. But for me, it's more to prove a point. If somebody's out there saying, hey, I'm going to beat your ass, and we're sitting at a podcast, and he thinks he could take on me, as much as I wanted to like fight him, I kind of backed away from it over there. I didn't want to create the big scene. I told him, come outside. He didn't want to come outside. He stayed inside, and he let people hold him back. The truth is, I wished he would have came out and I would have done my thing.
Does that look like the stance of a guy who claims he was a personal bodyguard for the mafia, for the mob? Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here and welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. The AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, has been going utterly crazy in the past couple of days, but when is it not going crazy? Now, this character who I'm going to be talking about is somebody that I've kind of neglected covering, and his name is Ali. Now, Ali is like a anti-hero in the AMU, and to be honest, I am gonna sit here and say this. I'm honestly kind of a fan of Ali. I like what he does. He's kind of like, I don't know what you could say, an unk. He's like a boomer who's using the internet, and you know, he somewhat comes off as cringy, but he's just so much more likable than Princess Azoulay, right? And so their whole drama has really just been this fight, right? There's been this fight that they've been hyping up, that they've announced, and it's been getting crazy, right? So recently, I guess Azoulay talked some shit, and Ali is about the business. Like, that guy will actually fly out there and beat that ass. So it is going to get crazy. We're going to find out all about the drama, and we're going to get into it, kind of uncovering who Ali is. So be sure to hit that like button, guys. It really, really helps. And let's get in a flow state together. Let's get bubbly with it, and let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, is this Ben?
Ali is watching your live stream right now.
Ollie's in my life.
Ollie's in your live.
Mr. Nice Guy on the chat. Ollie, you're not walking out of that ring. You're leaving in crutches, and I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, who's this? This is Ali Sobh, man. You don't know my voice, man? What the you doing talking on a podcast about me, bro? You don't learn your lesson back in LA, bro? Listen, doesn't matter, bro. I find you, bro. I got your number, bro. Who do you think I'm some little twig here?
Ali, you're a nice guy, like I told you. But if you think you're calling me,
you're the one that's sitting talking. Who the you think you are? You think I'm gonna follow you on Twitch or your little programs? I'm gonna call you like this right now. Call you out. Sign the contract that keeps coming on your desk.
Ali, listen to me. We're gentlemen, okay?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
If you step in the ring with me, I'm absolutely going to knock you out.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
The only reason it didn't happen at the podcast because I'm not trying to get arrested. And I know you're not trying to get arrested as well.
No, I don't give a about that. Men go to jail over something like that. Sign the contract. Everybody's been waiting for it. You're the one that's not signing. Sign the contract and I'll show you, bro.
So there was a stream that Azoulay had where he was talking shit about Ali. Now, I haven't been able to keep you guys up to date about everything going on with that shenanigans, but yes, Azoulay was talking shit about Ali, and yeah, one thing led to the next, and Ali somehow got his personal phone number. Now, on the most recent Azoulay live stream, he was shitting his pants. Like, he was like, I don't know how he got my personal phone number. That's really weird, blah, 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 right? But this is a guy who went out of his way to track down the victim of his S crime and demand an apology. So I'll just let you think about that, right? This guy complaining about how he got his social media or his contact information found out. Oh my gosh, I'm getting heated just thinking about it, right? But long story short, right? Not only is Azoulay Devin's bitch, right? Azoulay is also Ali's bitch. So Azoulay just gives his cheeks up to two men, not only just one. Basically, right, I guess in this whole fighting drama saga, it's actually Azoulay who's shaking in his pants, right? Filling his pantalones with caca. Sweet pants. Did you have some Brave Juice today? Because I know you watch my videos, you lame. How about you sign the contract, right? So let's continue on because this argument over the phone just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Sign the contract and I'll show you, bro.
You show up to LA.
I've showed up to LA. You come to Detroit. I'll show you who's gonna be on crutches, bro. Crutches?
Give me your word right now that if we meet up in person, you don't call the police even if you get beat up.
Look, you got my word and I'm gonna you up. Sign the contract. You have so many contracts in front of. Sign the Okay. And I will be in LA in the next 2 weeks.
No problem.
Tayyip, we'll see you, bro.
Ali, I appreciate your calling, but I'm going to tell you one thing. You're going to speak differently when you're going to get punched in the fucking
Tayyip, we'll see. You got lucky you didn't get punched in the fucking face, bro.
Okay. No
All right.
problem. I'll send you my email, and I want to see exactly the man that's behind this phone that's telling me he's going to beat my ass.
You fucking see me. I came to fucking
Let
LA.
me know when you're in LA. I'll show
You'll see my stories. I'm not even gonna reach out to you. If you're a man, follow the story. I'll stay at the restaurant. I'll post right when I'm at the restaurant. I'll show up. All right?
No problem. I'll have my sister watch your stories.
All right.
Bring your boys, bring whoever.
I ain't bringing nobody. I'm bringing these fists. And if you're a man, show up to the fucking places that I'm at. Get out of here, bro.
I love how Azoulay tries to just pretend that he doesn't know who he's talking to. Like, even Ali's like, you know who you're talking to me, Ali. And then he's like, I'll have my assistant watch your stories. Who does this guy think he is, bro? This guy thinks he's like Batman or something with a butler or whatever. Bro is really out of his mind. He is absolutely a joke. He is a clown of the internet. It is just so wild to see how one man will say so many dumb things, will commit so many dumb acts, all for infamy. We're not even talking fame, right? Ali is the people's choice, and I'm gonna get into why that is the case, even though he may lean into some of the alpha stuff. But at the end of the day, he's just an unk who's learning how to use social media. So let's kind of learn more about the character of Ali.
I don't even call Ali a fake alpha anymore. That's how much I've changed my opinions on Ali Sobh. I went from back and forth talking about each other to a huge fan. I'm all in on Ali Sobh.
Interesting. Mr. American Tour. First of all, salute, especially to the last video you posted. That's why I'm responding. I think we're seeing eye to eye, so now we can talk. I believe your name is Nathan. But either way, nice to meet you. A little bit about the video that, I steamed you up, it was just fire on fire, no hard feelings taken. I can see behind that nice beard of yours. I see a good man. Respectfully, I say that too. I believe we're the same age, by the way. Green Beret, you got to start at 20 at least. So if you started at 20 and you have to put 20 years in, so that makes me and Mr. American Tour similar to our age. So I'm not dealing with the midlife crisis, and I hope Mr. American Tour isn't too. Actually, I'm enjoying this beautiful lifestyle that I've worked so hard while you've been in the Green Beret and protecting this beautiful country and allowing me to work so hard. Yeah, I appreciate and I salute you for it. Now, with that being said, not owning one car wash, Mr. American Tour, I have multiple of car washes. I have 16 car washes between Michigan and Florida. They're all owned by me and God, thank God. Also, I own amusement parks where I make people smile and happy, not just to make money. And also, I have restaurants and I have apartment buildings. So I like to say that I'm a successful businessman. We'll be happy to see a DM from you. I might take you up on that offer of training. And again, nothing but respect and appreciation. And thanks for shooting out that video and being positive about me. I've worked so hard in my life, and thank you for acknowledging that, I'm different than all these fake guys that are out there. And really, this is why I really came in. And the success that I'm achieving is because I really, really wanted to stop this,
Bit of a longer clip, guys, but I wanted this one to play out so you can really see Ali's character in all of this, right? He's a little bit cocky, he's very proud of his success with his businesses, and I'm not going to take that away from him, right? He's a bit eccentric with how he dresses and I guess the way he conducts himself. He is a member of the AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, but he's not an evil guy. He's like an anti-hero, right? He's like a breath of fresh air in all of this nonsense. And maybe you can call it glazing, right? But I'm basically demonstrating to you that there's parity actually in all of this, that there is the opportunity for somebody to be different from the crowd and not be a bad guy, which is kind of what Ali talked about at the end, where he himself was sick of the fake alphas, right? Faking everything, not being transparent. Like, that's the thing with Ali. He's very transparent. And I think it's actually a big deal that American Thor, who's an ally of this channel, says good things about his character, not calling him a fake alpha male. American Thor was a Green Beret, so he's an expert in evaluating character and body language. So I think that actually means something. And I think that's kind of funny that maybe they could pair up and he'll help him train boxing. He'll help Ali with the boxing. And this is just such a huge contrast between the beef that we saw with Azoulay and American Thor. We have have Azoulay here saying, another loser broke white boy that didn't even make it in the military, so he became a YouTuber trashing other people, and you're a joke for falling for that. You guys want to bash us Israeli warriors, thinking you can do what we can do. Poop emoji, right? And like Azoulay's gonna try to claim that he never commented this, he deleted this, right? He's gonna try to say like it's AI. This guy's even now saying that his S-crime case is AI. So is the fact that you're a chinless bitch AI as well? You lame, right? So you kind of get the gist of all of this now at this point. Let's continue going on and showing one of Ali's businesses actually.
Sweetheart, see what Ali wants, but don't charge him, all right? All right? And if the guys need anything else, don't charge him, all right? Who said I want to say I'm a mean guy? Did you guys order anything to drink? You want any milkshakes or anything? Yeah, and you give them napkins, make sure they're okay, huh? Well, anything unique, you put your own touch to it. You'll be successful, whether it's a hair salon, whether it's anything. Within a fraction of time, everybody knows how to cop. But they won't make it like you would make it because you're the real deal. Get a picture before you leave? Yeah, yalla. How you like my content? Everything good? Anything?
You know, my mom sent me before you know you were nationally recognized over from the Ali, you're a nice guy over.
Oh, so you've been to day one almost a year ago?
Oh, 100%.
Did they help you?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
It was nice meeting you.
Likewise, Habib. Take care. All right, Shabib. I'll see you guys, huh?
So some may say that these guys are paid actors, right? And I have to say this because you may be a new viewer or whatever, right? There are people who are paid actors in the AMU, right? They'll just have like some random guy come up to them, glazing them, slobbing and globbing, right? But I can tell from watching this, I would say that I'm a pretty good evaluator of character, of body language, that this is a authentic interaction between fans of Ali who came to check out his restaurant and Ali himself, right? The fact that they actually talk, that he gives them a free meal and so on is a big tell to me that this is an authentic interaction. Now, I'm not going to say that these guys just strolled in and then they said, oh, hey, Ali, what's up? And then they shot the video, right? Maybe they had reached out and they say, hey, I want to check out your restaurant and so on, right? At the end of the day, what I'm saying is TLDR, that this interaction is authentic and real, right? And I think it's a breath of fresh air. I said this earlier, man, because I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like sometimes I do just get so worn out, like from seeing the trash. Like it is exhausting sometimes. And it is actually very nice to see that there are people like Ali who can be well liked and not be complete assholes, right? So I'm gonna say this, guys. And maybe I'll regret it, maybe I won't. But I have today, as of November 9th, I'm going to put the banner of Bubba Army right down on the ground and say that Ali, if you're listening, you have the support of Bubba Army against Azoulay the bitch, right? Bubba Army, man, has your back. And I can't tell anybody to go to Ali's restaurant, but that would be hilarious if somebody from this community actually took a picture with Ali. Like, I don't know, that'd be hilarious, right? I can't tell anybody to go out there and do it. It's against YouTube policy, but it would be funny. It'd be a legendary moment in the AMU. So let's continue on, like trying to like round out all of this and really show why Ali is the people's choice.
The whole Ali, you're a nice guy situation ended up being really ironic because the guy who said that, King Azoulay, nobody f***s with him anymore. It's just funny because like for a short time, people did, right? Like it was funny to go around in comment sections and say, Ali, you're a nice guy. Like, that was funny. Now, I don't see anybody talking about King Azoulay. I don't see hardly anyone posting about him.
So
but the other guy, Ali, dude, I see people taking pictures with him. They're wanting to, like, reenact the whole thing with him. And honestly, at the end of the situation, Ali is the one who won. And it's all because he actually was a nice guy.
Not really sure who that guy was that was talking on behalf of Ali, but I feel like he summarized the whole situation very well. Azoulay tried to humiliate Ali by calling him a nice guy. He thought that that was like some amazing insult or whatever, but at the end of the day, Azoulay played himself. Why? Well, because he is a lame, right? He is Devin's bitch and he's Ali's bitch. He won't sign the contract. And I know that Azoulay's watching this video, so hey, reminder to you, sign the contract, you chinless bitch, right? You lame. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was a very different from the other, styles of the AMU episodes, but I feel like I'm going to say for the third time, it was a nice breath of fresh air for once. So if you enjoyed it, then hit that subscribe button, swing on by the Bubba Discord, and I can't wait till next time. Catch you later, guys. Peace out.